Hey, how's it going? Here's a little sneak peek into one of my week-run discoveries with PoE 3.25 Settlers of Kalguur. If you've been wanting to know a great way for solo farming gold, I might have the solution for you. You see, I was simply running Synth Maps for the Maven Witness to unlock an Atlas passive point when I noticed that these monsters were dropping a lot of gold. And then I paid more attention and I saw that I was getting anywhere between 12 to 20,000 gold on average per Synth Map. Comparing this to my typical tier 16 Atlas passive strategy that I've been running recently, it's about twice as much, as well as Synth Maps simply just being fully cleared much faster than my typical Atlas strategy for tier 16s. Fully completing a Synth Map takes only about 4 to 5 minutes depending on the speed of your build, of course, and these maps are actually quite common and relatively cheap. You can buy Synth Maps in bulk for about 20C on average. However, I would suggest avoiding the Augmented Distant Memory map specifically, as this map has a pretty annoying layout, and the layout is important because you are going to be wanting to fully clear the map, leaving 0 enemies remaining. So I believe the reason why this works so well is simply because these maps have a 100% item quantity baseline with random global and synth global modifiers that end up juicing the quantity even further, usually around 150 to 200% item quantity. Combined with the fact that these maps also have a 25% increased pack size, the end result is basically tons of large, dense packs of monsters who will drop hundreds and hundreds of gold. Now, all you really need to do is buy these maps and run them, but if you want to min-max your gold income as much as possible, there are actually a few more things you can do. You can spec these 5 nodes right here on the Atlas tree, and receive an additional 20% total increased pack size. You can also place sacrifice fragments in your map device, because yes, these work on synth maps, and they will further increase your map's item quantity by 5% per unique fragment used. You can also simply run Cortex. This will probably be a little bit more difficult, but because Cortex has a higher monster level, you will see more gold compared to the other synth maps. Cortex seems to be solidly at 40C per right now, so about twice the price, but if you're really trying to gold max, it's the way to go. Not to mention, you have a chance at dropping the Bottled Faith flask too. Finally, you could upgrade your fragments and actually place Cirrus fragments in the map device, because according to the wiki, Cirrus fragments give an extra 5% for a total of 10% item quantity per fragment. And they're relatively affordable. And if you have the 6th map device slot, you can combine 4 Cirrus fragments with one of whichever mortal fragment is the cheapest, for a total of 50% extra item quantity just from fragments. And that's about it. Simply buy these maps in bulk, min-max them as much as you'd like, and enjoy your crazy gold return. Thanks for watching.